Welcome back. Well, Germany has rolled out the red carpet for King Charles and the Queen Consort Camilla for the pair's first state visit since the start of the new monarch's reign.
The King spoke at the banquet a short time ago.
And friendship. An jeden dieser Besucher habe ich Erinnerungen, an die ich sehr gerne zurückdenke. I think, Mr. President, of the particular kindness and friendship which you and Frau Büdenbender showed to both my wife and myself on our last visits to Berlin in 2019 and 2020. I also think fondly of the time my wife and I sampled Bavarian sausages at a farmer's market in Munich and found ourselves drinking beer and waltzing around at the Hofbrauhaus.
I want King Charles to go to Germany more often.
Am I the only person who find that amusing? Daily Mirror Royal editor Russell Myers was there. Hast du gut geschlafen, Rusty? Guten Abend. Wonderful speech by the new king, all matter of subjects.
Well, you've picked it up yourself there, Carl. I think it was beer, Bratwurst, Bundesschlags. I mean, it was fantastic. I was there watching the King today, and he took it in all good measure. Of course, his family has its German heritage. I suppose he was playing up to the crowd somewhat, but they got a great reception here in Germany. They had a bit of a change to their plans. Obviously, the changes because of the issues in France with the riots, and it was all smiles, as smiley and as bright as Camilla's tiara today.
Oh, she looked stunning, didn't she?
She did. Have you been hitting the Hofbrauhaus as well? Russell, your voice is a bit croaky.
No, I've just been travelling. I knew you were going to mention it, but I tried my best.
You haven't got a wiener caught in there, have you?
oh, Carl.
I don't even know what to say to that, Carl.
At least it's not a bratwurst. Look, it has been pretty controversial, the French protest, as you mentioned. But what else is on the agenda for this state visit?
Well, you know, it's not all just dancing in beer halls. There is a serious nature to it. Of course, the King alluded to Ukrainian refugees coming to Germany. There have been 1 million accepted here in Germany, and they will be visiting some refugee centres tomorrow. Of course, there was all the glitz and the glamour of the state occasion tonight, but sort of serious business. Charles will be speaking at the Bundestag tomorrow, the German Parliament, and I think it's a warm welcome here from Germany. I think all the sort of controversy and chaos reigning in France will be welcomed with smiles here over in Germany.
Will he go back to France at some point, or is it just too hot to handle at the moment?
No, I think at the moment it's pretty hot potato, but he definitely will be going back there. They're our nearest neighbours. The government would definitely want them to go back and try and extend this handship of friendship of Brexit, if you can call it that.
All right, we'll let you go back to the Hofbrauhaus. Take care out there, Rusty. We love you.
Thanks, Russell.
Cheers,
What do they say in Germany?
Dankeschön.
Nah, ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich.
Something like that.
King Charles and the Queen Consort Camilla are right now in Germany, kicking off the first overseas trip of their reign. Europe correspondent Edward Godfrey is following the story for us. Edward, the royals have been met by supporters.
Yeah, they sure have, Brooke. This is the first day of a 3-day visit that was supposed to begin in France, but it was changed at the last minute due to the riots going on there. This is Charles's first official state visit since becoming king, along with his wife, the Queen Consort Camilla. They were greeted by a 21-gun salute and a fly-past upon landing. And when they entered German airspace, they were flanked by 2 Eurofighter German Typhoon jets, which gave them a military escort to Berlin. Following their touchdown, they were given a full ceremonial welcome at the Brandenburg Gate. That's never happened for a visiting head of state before. They were met there by the German president and his wife and mingled with some of the waiting crowds. After that, they moved on to Bellevue Palace. Now, this visit is considered very important post-Brexit. It's a chance for the UK to rekindle its relationship with Germany, discussing climate change, and there's lots of pressure with the Ukraine conflict as well. There is a banquet underway right now as we go to air, which Charles has addressed. Take a listen.
Over all these years, and in so many ways, I have been struck by the warmth of the friendship between our nations and by the vitality of our partnership in countless areas. It was, Mr. President, a friendship which mattered greatly to my mother.
Now, while all of this is going on, his son Harry is here in London at the High Court taking on Associated Newspapers. The final day of hearings is due to take place tomorrow. Following that, the judge will decide whether that case will go to trial.
All right. Thanks, Edward.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?